Hello and happy News Day and all that stuff. Welcome to the new year. And I decided to celebrate the New Year's Day by watching my third favorite film, but this time with my girlfriend who has never seen it before. Usually my four favorite films, they're usually this pattern and like, oh, I'm just into like these slightly weird but more so grounded character studies that are just very calming, very soothing. But like something like this movie, this one stood out like a sore thumb, and basically just because back in 2021, uh, my group at the time came across this movie towards me, and we decided to all watch it together. And I watched it at late night, and it was like one of the funniest shit I've ever seen. That is basically is like my favorite, just because of the fact that this movie is like the ultimate sync viewing party, a movie with group of friends, and you guys just you know drink, do all that stuff, and just watch this movie just because you'll have a good time because it's not meant to be taken seriously. But now I got my girlfriend to watch it. And, as it is, I was kind of wondering how she's going to feel because, like, I could definitely tell there's some points I was like, okay, I don't have to worry that much because she's just so baffled of what she witnessed. So, take it here.
Well, it was an experience. Was it bad? No. Was it good? No. Was it entertaining? 100%. My favorite part though was the claymation parts.
The stop motion animation was definitely like a highlight for me as well, just because like it does allow for such insane moments that obviously you can't show live action format. That is just wild to see. I mean, especially when we had that, like, literally when we start the movie with this, like, baby angel creature.
Did not make any sense.
And it just, like, never showed up for the entirety of the movie.
Nope.
Maybe it's, like, come across as some form, like, spiritual deity or something that just, like, kind of haunts the place up.
Maybe that's what gives it the bad juju.
Because I think I remember, like, when I first watched it, I think I had, like, this interpretation thinking, like, they're in purgatory, essentially.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's really rang true to that.
I don't know if I see that one.
Yeah. But, yeah, well, literally when it starts off with, like, a stop-motion animated of, like, this baby demon
like
creature.
Pixie.
Yeah, and then just, like, wasn't so in love with this woman's uvula, just get inside her mouth and just rips it up, which apparently killed her.
Apparently. You can't live without those.
I guess so.
Let out.
And then that creature just gets killed by a crow, and then when the whole process, the circle of life with the egg becoming the same, like that whole beginning was just like I don't even know what that connects with the movie, but you're kind of just like getting like okay, because the beginning, even though it makes no fucking sense at all, it kind of sets up perfectly in tone for what's in store for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, I kind of wish it would stay the claymation though. Because it was done so well.
Yes, and it was pretty insane. But I think what they do with this, like, pretty, like, yeah, like, amazing and it's pretty, like, extreme, to say the least.
It was funny. It was.
And the family, when we get introduced to it.
Wow. My least favorite character was the daughter.
Oh, the daughter. Oh,
not the granddaughter.
The sister.
The daughter's sister was my least favorite.
Because she was like falling in love so easily.
Yeah, like pick a better looking dude. My favorite character, it would be a toss up between the mom or the son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the uncle or whoever. Yeah. They're my top two favorites.
I think for me, it's either is like the father or uncle or the grandpa.
The grandpa's seen something. He did not care at all. He was all like, he's not fitting in the hallway. We just throw him out the window.
The grandpa was just prepared for anything because at this point, if they just seen like a bunch of deaths going on in this hotel or something like that they had to stay in, and something happens, it's like he's like, okay, like this place is a
bed and breakfast and
it's a curse.
Yeah.
Like an inn.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a fucking curse, and I'm about to sneeze.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, close to like a volcano.
Yeah, a toxic waste lake. where everything was dying.
And like a bunch of winds and all that
It
stuff.
was very windy. Very windy.
Like they were just so up there. I was like, and they're like, man, we're just not getting business here. And I'm like, maybe because you like made it so far up high.
10 hours away from everything.
Exactly. It's like, why would anyone want to go that far unless you're like you're going on a tourist?
No, what was with the old ladies?
Oh,
man.
the spiritualists
Yeah.
people. Especially when they were like so like, oh, like
maybe they were putting the curse on it.
maybe there is like some kind of bad juju mojo jojo kind of deal
Maybe.
in the place.
I don't know.
And then like when we're just like literally like first we get like the pervert that you think like literally like when the first person dies, the father or uncle is like, where's this little Will? Why would you die of all places here?
Why would you not write a letter?
You bastard! And then it's like, oh, I got the letter. Let's see what it says. And it's just a drawing of
a lady with her legs open.
Yeah, because he's a pervert.
And the son just is like,
The son is just like acting like he's just too cool for everything.
Yeah, he is. He's too cool. He's too hip.
And then like, of course, we get like so many like wackiness. I think you probably were surprised the fact that this was a musical.
Yeah, no, the first song really threw me off. But then I was starting to figure it out.
Especially the song where it just went to like a French movie.
Yeah, it definitely reminded me of like a Japanese version of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, and it's like literally like there's just like so many like insane musical numbers to it. Like the songs themselves, okay, they're catchy, but like the musical moments in it, the presentation is just like so weird and so wacky. And literally like all of a sudden you see like this quote unquote US Navy SEAL come in. It's like, oh, I'm in love with this girl. But like, and then all of a sudden he's like, they're flying, and then all of a sudden one looks like that the guy just like hung himself.
Yeah, he's just hanging there swinging. I'm like, he's dead.
I felt like I was watching a fucking French musical film. It was so weird. And like the dog and then the daughter, the child.
She was awesome. I would have chucked my ice cream at him though.
She was like the only one of the family that was just not happy.
No.
She was just so sad.
Like, I just want my dog to play in the dirt.
And then the dog was just so cute too. The dog is just chilling until like the very end where we
ran away.
It's just, and then like we get like a sumo wrestler, which that was like
funny.
Really funny. And the fact that like you were like predicting some of the moments in that,
we gotta chop him up.
I was like, wow, my girlfriend wrote this movie. But the musical, like, how did you feel about the musical numbers?
No.
Not a fan of it?
I wasn't a fan of it. They were funny, but
I think they're just more funny to me than just like entertaining.
The song between the dad and his wife, I don't think I read any of the lyrics. I was too busy just watching it. Like, I have no idea what that song is.
It was like presented in like an Asian karaoke perspective, and it was just like so fucking funny to me. And it just said like the wife was just telling the audience like, hey, sing along, and I was like, okay, I was ready, and it was just in a non-English subtitles.
It's in Japanese.
It was in Japanese. I was like, I can't. How can I sing along to this? But like the sumo wrestler is really funny, and then like there's some areas where I'm just like like some other people come in. I was like, something gonna happen to them, and actually they don't.
Yeah, the whole family.
2 families.
We need a really thick cord. For what?
For the belt.
To hold up my kids' pants.
Yeah.
And a group of friends. We have cake, but then nobody questioned their grandpa, their great grandpa, eating the cheesecake off of that lady's plate. Like, nobody was gonna say anything. Like, oh, yeah, don't worry. And then he's just taking chunks out of it before he hands it to her.
Like, yeah, like another example, like how it just gets so crazy is like when the first death happened, not the very beginning, but with the family experience, it was just directed like it was a fucking Power Rangers episode.
Oh my gosh,
It's like, oh!
Go Power Rangers in a musical.
Yeah, in a Japanese horror, supernatural, musical, crazy, existentialist, I guess. I don't fucking know. Um, I mean, it's definitely just like, I don't know, like a super original film, to say like.
Yes, I've never seen one like that. For sure.
And then like the end, the final act of the movie where we get to see our final stop motion scene.
That was funny.
Hilarious.
I
We're
couldn't decide if it was a mudslide or a volcano.
Because like spoilers obviously, but you know, the whole family, including first like the family is like, oh no, what's going on? And it turns out the volcano's coming in. It's just a mudslide, and then like, and the one's like, where's the dog? And the dog is just like hanging on to like the log. It's like he's surfing around.
The dead body trailing behind him.
Exactly. And like the father just like grabbed the dog all of a sudden because he was hanging on from the tree. And they're like, oh my God, we gotta save the business. What we're gonna do? Let's all hold hands around the house, including the dog, who act like the dog was just like, you know, just as human like as them. And then they basically just like had their whole like Care Bear session and make this, and then all of a sudden like hold this house like they're so strong.
Yeah, like 6 people can move a whole business by themselves.
Including a dog and a kid.
Yeah, come on now.
And then like, and you would think like, oh, they just end up like getting themselves killed because they're in like a field that almost looks like it's reminiscent of The Sound of Music.
No. They end up in like freaking Africa or something. There's giraffes and elephants and lions. And,
oh my.
last time I checked, that's not in Japan.
That we know of.
That green screen was crazy.
But it was not, I mean, even if it was, you know, very obviously green screen, it doesn't bother me because it's just so stupid, so dumb and wacky and over the top as fuck. So cartoony. It fits.
Then, could you imagine if people really died the way the grandpa or the great grandpa did, just like lit up from the sky?
And they knew he would, and they knew he died.
And then he just beamed up like Star Trek.
I will admit, despite the fact of all that stuff they made fun, that was like probably close. I was like, I actually like felt like a little emotional. I was like, oh, that's so sad. It was sad, especially when the grandpa's looking down, looking at the daughter, the youngest kid. I'm like,
It would have been funny. I got a little. I actually thought the son was stabbed, and I was like, no, he's gonna die. Then it's just a scratch. Just but a scratch.
It just made this whole big deal out of nothing, because everybody in this movie is just so over dramatic and such a drama queen.
For sure.
Are there times in the movie, or are there like rare moments in the movie that maybe it could have been like a little wackier? Maybe, perhaps, I don't know.
Like completely cut off.
Cause like, you know, like the between like the sumo wrestler, no, not the sumo wrestlers, the family, the ordinary people, and like the fucking crazy guy who's just running and thinking everybody's going after him.
The actual murderer.
Yeah, like maybe you can argue it could have been like a little wackier on those scenes, but even if I start thinking that, then we get to like the final act that just like is even crazier than like everything else going on in this movie. Which is
the cops did nothing.
Which is like insane, knowing how insane the movie is throughout the film. That you think it will not get even crazier, but then the final act comes in, and
they ran out of budget.
And they're just like, okay, well, I didn't think it'd be crazier, but it did.
They ran out of budget.
But yeah, so it's like, I don't know. It's just the happiness of the Katakuris is just one of those movies that is just nothing that you've seen before. It's very funny. Me and Autumn were laughing so much watching this insane movie. I definitely laughed more than she did. Probably because she was just in what the F territory. Like,
yeah, it was definitely something different.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And this is your introduction to this director too. So I can't imagine you'd be like, wow, this is quite a first impression.
What is this?
And you're also like thinking, like, wow, this is in your top 4, Brandon?
Yeah, that one I wasn't expecting.
I mean, with like Everything Ever All at Once, like being the top one is like, you know, you gotta have, and like with like these grounded, serious other movies, you gotta have something, because it's just crazy, like just out of the ballpark. That everybody's just gonna look at you and be like, huh?
Yeah. No, this is a movie that if you said was in your top, they would look at you like, why?
because I always want to look for a movie that is just so bonkers and doesn't give a flying fuck.
See, that's what I like about Kung Fu Hustle more. I do like that one more. Or
It's one of my favorites.
Or the one.
Amy and Cage. I mean, that's weird.
I hated that one.
I know.
No, what's the one where the dude fights everybody on the floor?
Fights everyone on the floor?
Yeah, like.
The Raid 2?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say like RRR or something.
Yeah, the real one. That's the one too.
I mean, the Raid 2 is definitely over the top.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I think with Kung Fu Hustle and Happiness Katakuris, they're basically on similar realms in terms of it being so crazy insane that I love it. I think with Kung Fu Hustle, I think I just prefer Happiness Katakuris on a level of weirdness, is because like I'm so used to Kung Fu Hustle. It's just my go-to baby, my childhood film. But yeah, the movie is just the Happiness Katakuris. Love this movie. I mean, like, it's certainly a experience. What would you give it, hon? Like a 6?
I was thinking a 6 or a 7.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair. At least, it's better than most of the films you did. I mean, most of the films you saw, all the films you saw with me yesterday, and starting off the year strong, basically.
Yeah. I would say strong.
Well, strong in a way it's weird. Starting off the year in a weird year.
Yes. Definitely. We're starting off in a unique style.
Oh, for sure. And I've been wanting to rewatch this movie for you for a long time. And I'm glad I finally got to witness it. Because I just kept thinking to myself, ain't no way that you're going to find a movie about as weird as this besides Kung Fu Hustle. And maybe Hard Boiled. No, I think this one's still weirder than this one. Obviously, I give it like a 10 out of 10. I believe it is still in my top 4. Like I said, other than like maybe like rare moments, I thought like maybe it's like, but I'm still was like really here for it. And I'm just like, it could have been a little wackier. But by the time I start thinking that, then it just gets wacky, then even more wackier than you anticipate. So kind of just like makes up for it. Like even more so that you're like, okay, like I need this to be weird, and the movie went way up there. So I was like, okay.
It is. If you're looking for weird entertainment, this is one for you.
Yeah. What's up, Josie? But but yeah, like hope you liked. Woo! That was gotta end it somewhere. Hope you like this review. What you think this movie? Leave a like and comment below. Definitely would like to read your comments. And so hope you enjoyed this video. So take care.